Alright farmers, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got some new mods. Right, first the update. We've got a liftable pallets and big bags update. This is by Josh, 2.4 megabyte on the download. And for console, this was definitely one of the best mods to come out. And they've done an update for it. So the changelog says it's added the ability to purchase liftable production pallets from store. Added the ability to purchase liftable various pallets from store. Added the ability to purchase liftable big bags from store. Added the ability to purchase liftable big bag pallets from store. Added a 2,000 litre milk tank, and name of mod updated. So obviously we've had this for a while now, well, a few days anyway, and you can pick up your production chain pallets very easily. I mean, this has got to be the closest thing to the Superman mod that we've got on console, but this just takes it one stage further. So if you go into the shop menu like I am now, you've got all these things that you can now buy from the shop, as well as your production chains that already you can lift. That's brilliant. You can just buy the stuff if you need it, if you haven't got the stuff ready for a recipe for a production chain, if you really need to. That is brilliant. Obviously, when you're in the shop, you need to do the one that's got the liftable pallet and big bags mod written underneath it, like we have here. But that is ace. I mean, you've even got like tanks like herbicide. You've got all the pallets that come out your production chain. That is brilliant. I mean, you even go down and you got like wool. You can buy it on a pallet that you can lift. That is brilliant. Great update. Right, the first new update we got is placeable border stones and flower pot. This is by Danny, 0.33 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find these in the construction menu. So we'll go into there and under decorations and others. So we'll scroll all the way along to the end till we find them. There we are. Right, scroll back to the start. Zoom in a little. So the first one we got there is Cobblestone 2 meter. We then got Cobblestone 4 meter. Although to be fair, those two there have had a little bit of a landscaping issue, should we say, because that land there is not flat. So if you want to get the full length on them, you do need to have the flat land. We've then got the flower pot, then got the higher borders corner 2 meter. We then got the higher borders corner 4 meter. We then got the lower border corner 2 meter, lower border corner 4 meter. We then got manhole round, manhole square, water channel 2 meter, water channel 4 meter, rusty water channel 2 meter, and then rusty water channel 4 meter. So this is going to add a little bit extra, a little bit more on the decoration to your farm. I mean, especially those water channels at the end. Obviously you have the grating on for runoffs from your fields. So place these down, just makes it a little bit better. Very nice. Right, next up we got horse stable with paddocks. This is by SirSim, 5.03 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under animals and horses. 119,500 to buy. Obviously this is going to hold 8 horses. Usual shenanigans on the go with that. So there's your animal dialogue box there. You can open this door here. That's where you put all your feed in. Oh yeah, if you'd like, you're doing your horses. And you can even open these gates here if you want to reverse a trailer in to simulate picking up your animals yourself. Ah, that's alright, that is. Nice big pasture out the back. Very nice. Next up is the liquid manure and digestate drying. This is by Andreas K85 DS Agrar Service, 7.56 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under factories. So we'll go into there. We'll scroll along to find it. There we are, 50 grand to place down. And this is going to take your slurry and the digestate and it's going to turn it into solid fertilizer. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, so you load in there. There's your production chain menu there. And you take out there. So if we go into there, let's have a look at the recipes. So you've got slurry in, 1,000 litres will give you 500 litres of fertilizer. And then 1,000 litres of digestate gives you 500 litres of fertilizer as well. That's brilliant. I mean, usual usage for digestate and slurry is from a fertilizing perspective. But obviously it doesn't go as far as solid fertilizer does. So that's brilliant. See, you've got cows and pigs on the go. or you're using your BGA, chuck all the extra stuff into this and you get loads of fertilizer. Brilliant. Right, next up is the seed potato farm. This is by Dazed, 16.03 megabyte on the download. And this is a pack. Potatoes generally, and in my opinion, have been a long, laborious task. We'll just put it that way. Because obviously, you got the planters that are small, the harvesters are small as well, and, you know, it just takes forever. But this could make it a little bit better. So, first off, we've got a potato box. Obviously, you can load that with your potatoes, 2,000 litres. Although it says along the bottom there, you can fill it with all sorts of stuff. So, that's interesting. You then got the Grime Rh 2460. So obviously you're going to load this in and it's going to create pallets for you. Load it up with potatoes. Very nice, 20,000 litre capacity. You then got the HK25 with Liquid Fertilizer. So this is going to be a disc harrow and do fertilising at the same time. So a little bit of cultivating, fertilising at the same time, but here's a 3 metre. Well, potatoes, not generally that big on the equipment anyway, but still, 3 metre. I am waiting for the day when we have some bigger equipment for the potatoes. That'll be a good day. Obviously, this requires 100 horsepower from your tractor and a 7 mile an hour working speed with a 1500 litre fertiliser tank. We then got the TMC Cancella TJP610. So what they've done there is they've converted the normal mulcher and that then becomes home topper. That's brilliant. 200 horsepower, 6 metre working width, 5 mile an hour working speed. I like that. Very nice. Then we got the last two. We got the seeders, planters, whatever you want to call it. So we've got the Grime GL420 and then the GL860 compactor. So obviously the Grime GL420 is another 3 metre, but then again, potatoes. See, this is what I don't like about doing potatoes, is the equipment's really small. I mean, the 6 metres alright. It's still small though. Anyway, we'll carry on. Also part of this pack, you've got all these buildings that come with it. That's brilliant. So if you go into the construction menu, like so. First up, we've got under productions and factories. We'll scroll along to find it. There we are. We've got potato storage and sorting shed. So you can put your potatoes in, then you'll get out, from the icons there are waste potatoes, premium potatoes and seed potatoes. Interesting. Then in front of that, we've got the potato bagging production. So again, seed potatoes and what looks like premium potatoes, you're going to get out bags of it. You then have a BGA that comes with the pack that you can actually put potatoes through. So that's going to take your waste potatoes and make your methane, electric and digestate. Then we'll come back out of that, so that's those two. We'll come over here because we've got 2 sheds. So we'll go in there, buildings and sheds. We'll scroll along. There we are. So we've got potato storage expansion. We then got potato storage expansion with workshop. And then if we go up to production and selling points, we'll scroll back along there as well. We've got the farmers market expanded. And then the supermarket expanded. So it's going to take all your extra crops that you're going to get from this pack. Obviously they're going to be the extra potato ones. So let's go into the first one. This is the sorting shed. Go into there. Obviously you back up. What was it called? Let's go back into there. Go back into that one. There you are. The RH2460. So you back that into there. Hook it all up. Turn it on. And that's then going to sort your potatoes out for you. We'll come in here. You've got 3 different sections. Just for you to stack pallets in. That's 1. There's bay 2. And then there's bay 3 at the end. So they're all the same. You just line up your pallets. And obviously the doors open the other way as well. And we'll come back out this way. Then go into the shed. That door opens if you want to get some vehicles in that way. Then in here, Obviously, this is just going to be exactly the same as the previous one, but just for storage. So you're not going to have the potato sorter in there with you. So exactly the same. 3 bays, jobs are good. And if we come back out of that, and we'll go into this one, through that little alleyway. Obviously, that door opens as well. You come in here. This is your workshop. So obviously, you open that door, back your vehicles in, hit your workshop trigger. Then in here, it's the same as the other two. Got your 3 bays, stacking your stuff up. I mean, you don't have to use potatoes in here. You could stack anything, or even park vehicles in here if you wanted to. Very nice. Right, so if we come out of there, we'll come over here. Is your farmer's market. So standard one in the game. Obviously, you're used to that. There's your sell point for that one. Then you've got your supermarket extended. Come round the back here. And there's your sell point there. Then you've come over to the BGA. Got your usual shenanigans on the go. So you load in your solid stuff there, shall we say. You'll load in your slurry there. There's your production chain menu. Obviously, you go for whichever one. Me potatoes, 100 in, 80. That's a fairly decent recipe, I suppose. We'll come around here. This is where you're going to take out your digestate. That's an alright pack, that is. There is a lot to that, but still. That's very nice. Right, next up is the Lizard 8 Bale Trailer. This is by Castor DS Agrar Service, 4.08 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under Bale Loaders. So this is going to hold 18 bales between 125 and 180 centimeters. That's going to do all of them. Brilliant. $3.5 grand to buy. The options you got there are standard or auto load function. So why not? Then design colour, change to any one of those. 18 round bales on auto load. I mean, still, even with that colour change and that option on, that's still only $6.5 grand. That's well cheap. Very nice. Right, next up we've got the Trailer by Train Cotton Bales Auto Load. This is by SR Vertex, ZT Modding and Agrotono. 9.44 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under Cotton Technology. And yes, this is auto load for your cotton bales. Brilliant. I've had auto load for the balers before, but this is for the cotton ones. That is ace. Absolutely ace. So the first one we got there is Trailer Cotton Front. This is going to hold 9 bales. 238 centimeter round, 15 grand to buy. The options you got there are wheel brands and tyres, usual shenanigans on the go there. Then got lantern position, so this is going to be the lights on the back. So you've got design 1, 2, 3, and then back to 1. And you've got auto load function, yes, no. It says don't use belts. Okay, interesting. You've got lanterns again, design 1, 2, 3, 4, then back to 1. So that's 2 lantern options. That's interesting. Alright, we'll carry on. Then you've got bale separators, design 1 or 2. So you either have them with or without. Then you've got tension belts. Do not use with auto load. No or yes. You've got main colour. Go for any one of those. Changes the main colour. Chassis colour, we'll go with a blue. Changes the chassis. Bale holders, obviously changes the bale holders. Then side plates, we'll go with a pink. Changes the sides. And then you obviously rim colour is the rim colour. Silver metallic, why not? Then the options are basically the same on the second one. You can just hold more bales with it. You can hold 11 on this one. You got that bit over the wheels. That's brilliant. That is really brilliant. I like that. It also got there attaches on this one. So look at that. No trailer hitch. Oh, you could make up a train. You hook a dolly up to the front of that. Could really get a train on the go. 11 bales. Get 2 of these. That's 22 bales. All in a train. Very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Next up is the LK215. This is by Grime Rh 99, 4.03 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under levelers. So this is going to require 80 horsepower from your tractor, 6 mile an hour working speed. It weighs 400 kilo, but it's got a fill capacity of 3,500 litres. So if we back out of that, it's saying you can fill it up with any one of those things along the bottom. So if you're going to be using it to compact your silage down, your chaff, when you're doing silage that is, add some literage in there, it's going to weigh it down a bit more. Interesting. You've got design there, standard or no guardrail. And to be fair, if you're messing around in a bunker silo, you're probably going to want that no guardrail option there. You can change the main colour to green if you want to. £5.5 that's nice and cheap. I like that. Very nice. Right, next up is the Crone Swadro 395. This is by B Gamer 003, 5.08 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under windrowers. So this is going to require 35 horsepower from your tractor, 4 meter working width, 9 mile an hour working speed, £9 the price tag. The options you got there are support or support wheel. And that's it. So this is the folded up state. So if we come out of that, we'll start it up. We'll then do LB and A. Look at that. That's ace. I mean, I like that on the other one that we had, but that's brilliant. So if we do then LB and B, lower it down. LB and right stick left and right. Lowers that side bit down. I like that. That is very nice. I like that a lot. Right, and our last mod for the day, this is the Lizard Self-Made Tow Truck. This is by Agrotron Modding, 5.64 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under cars. So this has got a 300 horsepower engine, 74 mile an hour top speed, £35 to buy. The options you've got there are wheel setup standard, standard 2, 3, 4, and then back to standards. That's just the general choices you get on the trailer and the pickup. Change the main colour. Obviously that changes the main cab, and then rim colour changes the rims. Now there is only that one option you can change the colour for the trailer wheels, mind you. That being said, it does look like the love child of the pickup and a flatbed trailer. It's very nice though. So if we come out of that, we'll start it up. If you do LB and A, that unfolds it, load your stuff in, and then you've got the tension belts. Fold it all back up, and away you go. That's ace. That's very nice. I like that. That's the last mod for the day, so that's it. Done and dusted. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite, which one you're thinking of using. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.